Hi there, everyone. Give it a few minutes and see if a few more people will come in. Thank you for the like already. Thank you so much. Let me just put in here in the chat. Hi, Candy. Can you hear me okay? I'm using a different mic. I hope you can hear me okay. Oh, great, great, great. Hi, Mother Earth. How are you? We have a few things to talk about. It's so many things. As I was watching, oh, thank you, Candy. I was watching a little bit of the news, and it's like it's never ending. And so I just wanted to do a read and see what we get because, we have to keep our spirits up no matter what. We have to keep our spirits up. Oh, good. Yeah, that upside down plane crash. I've never seen that, but or heard of it before. But some people say that they have. That has happened before. Now, the thing that we know about that plane crash, we know that Elon, that Musk has cut a lot of people from their jobs and that kind of thing. And I heard that I made notes. And what he's done is he's pulled out people that would normally be checking on a plane, maintenance and stuff like that, because he's fired so many people. And I just don't understand how he gets so much authority. But he has it. I guess we just have to deal with that. Hi, leave me alone. Call me Neek. How are you? I'm trying to read. Carol, my thing is so small here. I need to make it bigger so I can see it. Carol, and I am missing Sundance. Sundance Spirit. Wow, nice name. I like that. Sundance Spirit. Yeah, they fired a lot of people, and now we're having all these plane crashes. But as you know, I said that I knew that we were going to have more, though. I saw it in the cards. So I'm hoping we're getting to the end of so many happening. I don't know what's going to happen. And then we got the protest, guys. I want to see what he's done. I don't know how to think that's so efficient, cutting out people that we really need to do the jobs that they've been doing. That's been keeping us safe. So I want to read on how what he's done is affecting our safety. I just want to see what Spirit has to say about it. And then there's a few other things that I want to read on too. So how are you guys tonight? I hope everyone's doing well. It's cold here. Hey, Steph, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate you. You and all the moderators. Thank you so much. Barbara, how are you? Lisa. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. Angie, how are you? Lucy, Coretta, Alicia. Hi, Lisa. Glad you joined us. Going to be lurking for a bit. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, how is this really affecting us? Spirit, tell us what's going on with this. Elon's messing with the FAA. I got a feeling people are going to stop flying. And so what's that going to do for the economy? Oh, Angie says it's freezing in Colorado. Wow. Everywhere we're having crazy weather. But we knew that too. We read on that. So, okay, tell us, Spirit, how is this affecting the cuts in the FAA and the plane crashes? How is this affecting us all? Quiet Breezy, how are you? Okay, so I'll do a few readings, guys, and then we'll get into the questions that you have that you want answered. It's so much going on. I know there's probably a lot of questions because the first question I know I have is when are we going to get rid of him? When is that going to happen? For entertainment purposes only, everything I say alleged is alleged from here on. So I'm just reading the cards and giving my opinion. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. So this is about it's about new beginnings, but it's also about um, when I look at this card concerning this situation, it's about people being really emotional about what's happening within our government, with everything that's going on. People are very emotional. We have the Seven of Wands. So he and I'll say Musk and Trump are really on the defensive. It's not their fault that these things are happening. They would have happened anyway. We have so many plane crashes anyway. This is what they say, but not like this. This is he's gonna blame it on something else instead of blaming it on firing all the people that would, you know, handle things for us. So we have the Seven of Wands there. So that's what he's ready to do. We have the Ten of Pentacles. All the cuts, it's just about them. It's just about them and their money. And then we have, people are disappointed. We have the Three of Swords here. Of course, people are disappointed, heartbreak. I heard that maybe 15 people were injured, but anything else, I didn't hear if anybody had died from it or the crash, which is really strange. There's 80 people on the plane, guys. And it would be a miracle if nobody died from this accident. But yeah, people are upset. People are heartbroken about what's going on. And this is him right here, King of Wands. He's taking all these actions and, affecting everybody. He's in partnership with the so-called T-Rump. I'm not going to even go with, because nothing to do with a president, neither one of them. And then we have, so they know that they're being judged. How we see it as being very, very foolish. This is how the people are seeing it. This is foolish what they're doing because it's messing with everybody, and people feel like they are trapped. Like, what can we do about this? This is what I wanted to talk about. Why I wanted to talk about the protest too. It's because we feel we're trapped. We feel we're, there. In other words, I'm just going to say it. We feel like we don't have any leadership here. I mean, what are the Democrats doing? They're supposed to be helping us, but they're not really getting out there and being aggressive. Things like this that are going on right now, takes people being aggressive. You know what I mean? It's not just we're going to get up here and we're going to say a few words and people, because people, what made the Democrats come out and show their faces anyway? We had to say, what are you doing? Where is our leadership? In other words, they were quiet until people really got on them about what they were doing. And so we still feel like, we're trapped in a sense. Democrats need to be more aggressive. And people are feeling like we have the devil in the White House. And we do. We do. This is how people are feeling about this whole situation. You know, um, it's like we're being led by the devil. Not, I mean, the devil is in leadership. I'll put it that way, because we're not being, that is the devil. He's in leadership. We didn't all vote for him, and we're not all following him, but he's doing some devilish things in the White House, and it's hurting everyone. It's hurting everyone. And I want to know also, guys, about people are talking about doing a class action lawsuit against Musk. I want to know if that will go anywhere. And it will go somewhere if we had leadership that would say, no, he's been messing with people's private information, and we need to do something about it. He has billions, and we need some of it. Since he stressed us out, he's been in our private stuff. He's taken people's jobs away. He's done so much, and he has no real title. So he needs to pay for that. So I want to know, Spirit, about the class action lawsuit that people are talking about. Will it go anywhere? The class action lawsuit against Musk. Will it go anywhere? Will it happen? He's trying to take everything from everyone else. And it's like, okay, we need to stand up and do something. Take his money. When you take people's livelihoods, their jobs, people have been to school for years for these jobs. These are not little jobs that he's cutting. People have got to make their mortgage. It's ridiculous. But hey, I think he has to pay for it one way or the other. And I think that's the best way. He needs to pay all of us. He don't need that money. He don't know what to do with it. And I'm hoping that Spirit will make a way so that he can enrich some of us with that money that he's been taking from everybody. Okay? The richest man in the world, and that's what he does. But then Trump, he let him do it. He needs to lose everything too. So let's see here what's going on. We have the Knight of Cups. It's about an offer. It's the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. I'll lay them out, guys, and then I'll read them. Five of Swords. Six of Wands. Will it go anywhere? Two of Wands. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the World, and the Death card. Now we have a lot of wands here, so that makes me think that yes, there is some action. There is a plan in progress. And they're thinking about bringing it forward. They're trying to figure out just what they can do. We have the Two Swords here. You know, this Nine of Swords, this is about the people who are worried about everything that's happening right now, who are worried about their livelihoods being taken away from them. You know, it doesn't matter if they're MAGA or not. But MAGA, I don't think MAGA cares. I think they would give up everything for him because, they're in that cult. But for everybody else, there is a lot of, like this Page of Swords here, even though it's small, we're talking about the cuts. There's messages going on about the cuts that they have made. And not only that, there is someone in their presence that's kind of watching this, someone that may be able to tell us what's going on without them knowing about it. This is how they've tried to win at any cost, whatever it takes to win, all things that they've done. But it's like they are, with all the measures that he's taking, he's pretty much shooting himself in the foot because something else is going to come around. And yes, we have the Six of Wands here. I think from looking at this, guys, and the Death, so something's going to end when the exposure comes out with the Sun. And then with all these wands here, I feel like even the Six of Wands is showing up. I feel like something is going to be done that's going to be to our benefit. I really feel that way. Yep, we're going to get something out of this. Now, don't ask me when, because I can't tell you when. But yeah, I think the lawsuit is going to go forward. And I will just double check with my wands. I'm sorry, with my, rods. Okay. All right, Spirit. Will the lawsuit, class action lawsuit for Americans against Trump and Musk go through? Will it go through? Okay. Will the lawsuit against Trump and Musk concerning our private matters that they have went into, will that lawsuit go through? Yes, I think I need to be more specific. Will Americans be paid for all that they have done as far as digging into our private information? Yes. Okay, so guys, they're going to shoot their own selves in the foot before this is all over with. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Now, I want to look at the protest, guys. Is the protest, is it going to work? Is anything going to change? I got to get a drink. Is the protest going to bring about any change? I'm using the American Renaissance Tarot for this particular question. Is the protest going to bring about any change for us, Spirit, or any positive change? It seems like for us things are moving so slow, but they keep coming out with something different every single day. It's like they're just speeding up, speeding up, speeding up, taking this, taking that. You know what I'm saying? And for us, it's like whenever we think about doing anything, they've moved on to something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's slow for us, but they're quick moving because I guess because they already had these plans in action. What's going to happen with the protest, Spirit? What's going to happen with the protest? Everybody, please hit the like button. 46 in here and 116 in here. 46 likes. I appreciate it, guys, if you would do that, and then we can get other people in here who need to hear it. Hear the message also. Yep, they are going at lightning speed, Lisa. They're going at lightning speed. I've never seen anything like it. Usually the government is slow. Well, the government is slow when it comes to us, but he's just ramming things through, you know? Okay. The protest, Spirit. The protest. What's going to happen with the protest, Spirit? Are they going to help move anything forward any faster? Oh, it's about the protest, Spirit. What's going to happen with the protest? Nine of Wands. This is about people being arrested. Somebody being arrested. It looks like the White House, guys. So I hope that's you know who. The Hangman tried to jump out. That is about seeing things from a different perspective for those people who need to see it from a different perspective. But it's also saying that things may move a little slower than what we want. It's already moving slow enough, but all right, Spirit, we need to know about the protest. It's about the protest. All right. We have the Queen of Swords, Two of Wands, Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Knight of Coin. I'll bring them down so you guys can see them. And we have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Oh, this is the Page of Wands. It's called the Pioneer Wands on here, so I had to look at it again. It's the Page of Wands normally. The Missionary of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Coins. Well, we have a lot of wands. Wands are all about the action. So we have the two of wands, which is people preparing to take some action. Okay. So it's like people are arming themselves for the worst, just in case. Then we have the Four of Wands. This card to me looks like people that are doing things to, again, protect themselves, like putting up boundaries and borders and that kind of thing, and kind of watching, but they are working together. There's going to be, we have the Seven of Swords here. So there are still going to be people trying to get away with things, people doing things. I think what we have to be careful with as these people as people are out there protesting is knowing who is. It's like there's going to be a spy in the camp with this Seven of Swords. It's like knowing who you're fighting with, who's really in your group that's really for you. I think people are going to have to be very careful about that because people are going to try to infiltrate these protests that are not really for the people that are protesting. They just want to know, get in and see what's going on. It looks like we have the missionary coins showing up here, but this tells me that yeah, it's probably gonna get worse. Even though the coins are talking about something slow, I'm looking at the picture and I see somebody in uniform that's on a horse. Okay, so and I see like also in this card, I see like maybe things on fire, like towns on fire and that kind of thing. So I don't know, guys. We have the Five of Cups, a lot of regret, especially with women. Guys, do you know there was something else? Okay, so they're trying to take the vote away from married women because women are going to be really involved, guys. Women are going to get really involved. What they're saying is you can't use the regular ID that you have or something because if you change your name, it's not going to be the same as what's on your birth certificate. So now, they want you to show your birth certificate for everything. Okay, so if you change your name to your husband's name, then it's not, they're trying to make it where it doesn't really identify you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know all the mechanics to it and everything, but that's how they're going to get rid of the married women's vote, which is crazy. Are we going to stand for that? No. We have the Seven of Wands. I told you guys there's a lot of wands here. People are really going to get into action. So maybe it's helping. The Seven of Wands. And we're talking about, yeah, the people that he's trying to hold down. They're trying to push down and not let rise, are going to attack them for entertainment purposes only. So that's, people are not going to stand for it. And I'm saying especially people of color, okay? Because that's who they're messing with more than anything else. And then we have the Pioneer of Wands, or that's who they thought they were going to mess with. I'm not going to say they are. We have the Pioneer of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Again, a lot of action, A lot of bringing forth messages. The Page of Wands is very, a go-getter and that kind of thing. So we got and this is about young people getting involved. Pages are young people. We have the Missionary of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. Again, we're talking about things things may not move as fast as we want them to. Okay, there's going to be some point where it's going to slow down, but that's after a lot of action has happened and a lot of regret has happened and that kind of thing. And we have the Queen of Swords here and the Queen of Coins, talking about the feminine energy. And the Queen of Swords, she's all about, she would be not equivalent to the King of Swords, but they're both about taking care of business. I'll put it that way. She has a sword, and she's not on this particular one, but normally she has a sword in her hand. But it's like she's taking care of making sure that things are done right on the books, that kind of thing. So we have a Queen of Swords there somewhere that's going to show up, that's going to make sure that the law is represented properly. In other words, Trump and Elon won't be able to continue to get away with all the stuff they're getting away with. And then we have the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins, somebody's going to come in and look at that money, the money that they're messing with too. So this protest, I think it's going to help. It's going to help. It's not going to move. The crowds are going to get bigger. The law is going to get involved because people are going to start. I think what's going to happen is people are going to infiltrate the protests that are not real, just like they did with Black Lives Matter guys, that are not really for the protesters, and they're going to start things. They're going to get things going, and that's going to bring more of the law out, and so they're going to have to do something because it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Okay, not to scare anybody, but just so you be prepared. You know what's happening. Let's see what else was on my list here. Guys, I got 2 pages of list. I'm not going to be able to go through everything because it's just a lot. Okay. So the GOP has taken Pennsylvania is able to, if you just say your mail-in ballot, something happened with your mail-in ballot. So you're able to go in and do a provisional ballot is what they call it. So something happened with your mail-in ballot and you're able to go in there and, do another one, right? So the thing that they're taking to court, the GOP is taken to the Supreme Court because the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania ruled on it and said, yes, they can do a provisional ballot. It's all about the fact that something may happen with their ballot in which the outside covering of it would come off. I got it written here. They call it a naked ballot or something like that. Okay. So they're saying when that happens, they can't come in and have a provisional ballot. They can't redo it, So it's not like their ballot didn't get there. It's just that the outer covering of it was missing on it. And so, you know, they call those people and tell them you need to come in here and do another ballot because your outer cover was missing or whatever. So I want to know, will that go through? So see, they're trying to mess with the vote any kind of way they can, guys. It's just crazy. They're doing everything they can to stay in office. So will the GOP be able to stop the provisional ballots in Pennsylvania? Will the GOP be able to stop the provisional ballots in Pennsylvania? Will the GOP be able to stop the provisional ballots in Pennsylvania? And I'm going to pull 3 cards on this one. The only way they can win is if they cheat. And they know that. Tell me about the Supreme Court. Will they upheld what the GOP wants? Will they uphold what the GOP wants? 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. King of Cups, the Emperor, and the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. Hate to say it, but this looks like yes cards, guys. Let me double check. Will the Supreme Court uphold the GOP's decision to stop the provisional ballots? I'm getting yes. Oh, thank you guys for the donation. Let me see. Wow. Thank you, Leave Me Alone. She gifted 10 Divine Spiritual Tea memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. In today's membership, I do every Monday, I put out a video, and it's about empowering yourself. That's basically what I want to do. And I was listening to the one today, and I was like, wow, that is so on time for right now, because people, like I always say, we've given up our power. We got to take it back. That's just bottom line. So let's see. There was something else that I wanted to read on, but thank you so much for that. Leave Me Alone. I appreciate you. ask about, well, we know that is true, but they are, the Nuclear Security Administration. You remember, guys, they fired all those people. Now they're saying they can't find them to rehire them back. I would hide out too. I wouldn't go back. Who wants to work for them? Okay, so I got to ask. Now, see, they fired them. All those people that are being fired, I wonder if they can collect unemployment. Although won't be anything, won't be any money to collect when they get done. But let's see, because they fired them for no reason, and everybody, the whole world knows how they did it. Okay, the federal government, people in the federal that work for the federal government, Spirit, will they be able to collect any money, any unemployment or anything like that? Yes. Okay, but it's not going to be nearly as much as what they're losing. So that might help them a little bit. Um, so let's see. Will any of those people, will the people that they fired from the Nuclear Security Administration that they need to watch all the nuclear stuff that's going on, will those people stay away? Well, I guess that's what he wants, though, because actually, if Pootie wanted to throw something over here, we wouldn't have anything to fight back with if all the people are gone, right? Although it only takes one. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It only takes one. They put one over here. How are we going to fight back anyway? But at least maybe we would know it was coming or something, and people could whatever negotiate or but they would have the upper hand. Now, are those people coming back? Oh, thank you, Steph, for telling me that. Let's see who we got here. I'm so dry today, guys. Brazil Jones, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. I want to know if those people will be coming back. I thought that they had came back until I heard today that they can't find them. So I don't know. Maybe that's a protest for them too. Maybe they're protesting. Now they really need those people. I'm going to pull 3 cards again. See if they'll come back. We have the 7 of Wands, the Strength card, and the Queen of Coins. I have a feeling that with that 7 of Wands, yes, it is kind of a protest for them, and they feel like they're strong, and it's going to be slow. If they come back, it's going to be slow. They're not going to just come back like they think they are. So they are having trouble getting them back. They're standing their ground on this one. Okay. Wow. I think that is great in a sense. Let's see. What else do we have here? So the U.S. is pulling out of from the Baltic states, which gives Russia, um, it helps Russia. Okay, so I want to know. So and it weakens NATO. I really want to know. I don't know how to phrase this, but well, let's ask if NATO, because he's helping Russia against NATO and making Russia stronger and NATO weaker. So, will NATO turn against the U.S.? Yes. Does Putin already own parts of the U.S.? Does Putin? Yes. Um, will NATO pulling away from the U.S., will that be a temporary thing? Yes. It's kind of like they're not going to have any choice because he's making it where Russia, well, he wants Russia to really take over Ukraine. So that's why he's pulling out the military presence in some places. But then, like I said, that messes with NATO. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's just try to be strong, and I don't know if there's much that we can do about it anyway. Unfortunately. Okay, guys, if you have questions for me, let me know. Put everything in caps. Hi, Zen. I read on it in the beginning of the plane crash. But it's because he's pulled out all those people. But let me use these cards, my true crime cards, and I'll ask about the plane crash. Tell me about the plane crash, Spirit. What happened with the plane crash? What's going on? What happened with that plane crashing today, Spirit? Jeez, these cards. They're jumping all over the place. There's a lot of energy around that crash. Jeez. We have boat that just jumped out. That's about moving on, traveling, water. The weather is so bad in some places, like Tennessee is flooding. And but I think I heard that Tennessee is a red state. He was going to send some help for that or some money or something like that. But Tennessee is a red state. So He's probably going to pick and choose who he helps. Tell me about the plane crash, Spirit. Talk to me about the plane crash. What's going on with the plane crash? What went on with the plane crash? But what happened to the wings, guys? They were talking about the wings that hold the fuel was not attached to the planes anymore. That's a maintenance issue, isn't it? Tell me about the plane crash, Spirit. What happened with that? Four and five. Let's see what we can find. If we can get any more information on it. We have affair. Two people working together. We have social media, Facebook, female. Here's the travel card and the trapped card. I hope everybody got out. Hope they got everybody out. I'm gonna clarify these though. Social media. You know, his little whatever that is that he has, it's lost. And I did write that down. $4 million. Last year, it lost $4 million. I don't know. Does this have anything to do with that, Spirit? I'm hearing yes, but how? Well, let's lay out the cards. Okay, affair. We have broken heart, regret. That's clarifying this. We have an offer, and we have, which is the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Six of Cups, which is about nostalgia. The way things used to be in the past. Okay, so when we're talking about this affair, you know, I always put that to the two of them, him and whatever Elon is to him, whatever. The two of them, when I see that affair card show up, I think about them. So they're heartbroken about things not being the way that they were in the past. And who are they giving an offer to, though? Who is that about, Spirit? I have to come back to it. I know there's more to that offer card. I know there's more to that offer card, guys. I just can't. Who are they? I think when it all comes down to it, guys, as far as aviation, those planes are going to end up, I mean, if it keeps happening the way it is, which I think is going to slow down now. But the thing about it is people are not going to want to fly. The offer could be about, well, we know they want things the way they were in the past. Okay, I'm going to have to wait on that one. Okay, so we got social media here. To me, that's his stuff. Well, both of them, him and Leon, the social media thing. And it's like, yeah, they want more people and they're worried about the King of Wands is Leon. Oh, so this is Leon we're talking about. He's worried about getting more people to his platform. You know, he lost a lot of people when he changed it, when he bought Twitter and changed it. So is this all about, well, we know it's all about getting people to do what they want them to do, but we're talking about here, when we talk about him, you know, it's about, when we talk about social media for either one of them, it's about getting more money, building up their cash flow or whatever, digital flow, whatever it is that they got. And I still can't figure out that first row yet. But I think that's what they're worried about. But how does that figure in with the plane crash? We have a female here. Okay, Spirit, you got to tell me why you gave me these cards, because we got lovers. She's a 6 card. Temperance. And we have the two of cups. The thing that's really standing out in each one of these cards is the wings, guys. Judgment, patience. It's going to come together. Then we have the travel card here. So we know it's about travel. King of Swords, I always put that with, say, the law, that kind of thing. Manipulation, again, of course. With the Magician, it's about manipulation. And then we have the 5 of Swords, winning at all cost. So we kind of know what that means. They've done whatever they can do. There's been some manipulation in there. Well, the manipulation will come in even with them not having enough people to service the planes and make sure that the planes are good before they go up in the air and that kind of thing. You know, they've cut back so much that's probably a problem. And then we have trapped. We have the trapped card and death. So something is coming to an end. I think I got it. And I talked about this before. Page of Swords. Okay. That's like a whistleblower. I think in this case, that's a whistleblower. They're going to bring something to an end because people are investigating him. I talked about this. Okay, guys, I get it. So what we're having here right now is I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like they are still doing things to keep people from realizing what they're doing, because I heard that they were they were going into the is it the IRS or the Treasury, whatever. Now there's an investigation against him. And I said, in order for him to, there's going to be some more things happening. I said that last week, I think, because when they start looking into him, they've got to do some more things to keep our mind off of what's really going on in that sense. It's so many like coded things in here. Like I look at this card here, affair now. Affair. Do you know that's two women there? Social media. Again, we're talking about female. Then we have this female card here. Oh, did I show you guys that the wrong way? So it has something to do with women, like putting women in their place in a sense. Well, we know that that's the whole deal right now, is they want to put women where, you know, make women feel less than so they can do whatever they need to do and keep women at a certain place. And this is where, okay, this is talking about how women are heartbroken because of how they want us to go back to the way things used to be in the past. So I really think that this is all kind of a fear tactic in a sense. So what Spirit is telling us here is it's about the feminine energy. And this kind of thing that's going on right now, the manipulation that's going on right now, is to keep us focused in on other things. You know, anytime there's a plane crash and that kind of thing, we're worried about it. We need to travel. People need to travel. We got to go see loved ones, in different spaces and places and things. If you don't have people near you or whatever, your job may have to take you somewhere, whatever. But they're looking into what he's doing now. They're looking into what he's doing, and he's feeling trapped. I really think that is what we had to get to it, though. We had to get to what was really going on. It's all about the feminine energy. It's all about the feminine energy. And so they want to keep, they can't stop it. They can't stop it. But they're trying so hard to keep the feminine energy down so they can do whatever they want to do. And of course, this is scaring people. This is scaring us in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you're worried about your people that's flying and that kind of thing. But this is a tactic, a scare tactic. And I keep looking at these angel wings here, the female, the angels, these angel wings around underneath the female. It's like the female is being protected in a sense. And angels are working with us. It's like a partnership, but we have to stay on top of, and I'm getting chills on that, guys. We have to keep our energy up so that we can deal with this on a level that doesn't bring us down to where they want to bring us down to. And it's right, it's right in the middle here, the female with all these angel wings. I knew it had something to do with something, and I knew Spirit would tell me. So, ladies, we got to do what we got to do. That's it. He's being investigated now. They will do anything underneath travel. They will try to win. This is about winning at all costs. And it's right underneath travel, along with the manipulation card, which is the magician, manipulation, and then the King of Swords, which is about the law. But in this case, they think that they are the law, so they can do whatever they want to do and not have to worry about anything. That's it, guys. Took us a long way to get there, but I knew Spirit would give it to me. All right. Somebody said we're not going back. Yep. Um, Lucky says, is it they want the money? Yeah, because we just saw in there he lost $4 million. No, we saw it on I read. We saw in there the media card, right? He lost $4 million last year on his media company. So yeah, he could be extorting money. Let's see. Where's your question? Is 45 extorting money from airline companies um, by plane problems? Yeah. Okay. If you get rid of all the, yeah, they're probably in there taking money because these people aren't getting paid. These people in the FAA are not getting paid. But I'll ask. All right. Spirit, is F-45 extorting money from the FAA? Yes. Is this one of the reasons that they have laid off the people that would work on the planes and that kind of thing? Yes. See, he's losing money. He's bleeding. That's why he had to get Elon in there in the first place. So yeah, he's making money from that. That's right. We can't let them take us back. And I don't think all men are like that. I think it's just all men are like not like that. It's them. It's them because they want to be in power. They want to be in control. Yes. Sissy says we'll all be okay, but we'll go through more shite that will stress us out. Yeah. I mean, it's going to get worse before it gets better, guys. That's just going to happen. I mean, I think we only got a few more months of it though. I don't think but with them doing something different every single day to mess with people, that's hurting people. But I think that people will the divine feminine energy you cannot stop. I did a reading on that, guys. I'll have to um it's in one of my readings, not live, but earlier when Kamala started running and all these people were saying they weren't going to vote for her. Well, she was in the right time, right place at the right time because the divine feminine energy was starting to rise. And I think that's one of the reasons she was put there in that place. And I was trying to explain to people, you can't stop it. It's that time. You can't stop it out, but they think they can. Hi, Valerie. Let's see, what did I miss? Okay. Um, Miss Mama G says, will all the money stolen from the Treasury be returned when F-45 and Must-See are gone? Um, well, let's see. Will the money stolen from the Treasury be returned when F-45 is gone? Yes. Will the money from the Treasury also be returned when Musk is gone? Yes. Yeah, Zen. It's very few. I don't think most men feel that way about, because I mean, you got mothers, you know, they brought you into the world. Why would you want to put your mother down? I don't think most men feel that way. I think it's just certain men, those men with the money that want to control everything. And they only want to control it because they want to make sure they're getting what they want out of the deal. You know what I'm saying? It's very few. As a matter of fact, I think most men know that women, um how would I put it? Women mature much earlier, girls mature much earlier than boys, and it goes on through life. It doesn't change. That part does not change. Women have always been leaders. Women are very caring. Women can do multitask. Women just take care of things. And I think most men know that. Well, most loving men, they know that. And they don't try to outmaneuver the women. But the problem is now that women have become so vocal and they're out there doing the jobs just as well as men are. Now, not strength jobs, we can't do that kind of thing, but we can't lift heavy machines and all that kind of stuff. That's for the man. Okay, we know that for the most part. But mentally, we're more advanced and we know how to handle problems in a different way. It takes both men and women. I'm not trying to put men down in any way, but um, we're more nurturing. I'll put it that way. We can do things without starting a war. We can, and if there has to be a war, we know how to handle. If there's fight, we know how to handle that too. I'm not gonna, from my perspective, you know, we know what to do about that too. So, which men are so aggressive, and that's just their nature. A lot of men are aggressive, um, and they don't want a woman to tell them what to do. That's the way some of them are. Not all of them. The majority of them are not that way. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes. I'm reading Andy on. She says, "Remember, Mary, mothers tend to get most of the blame when things go wrong." Yeah, there's protests taking place, but guess who's not talking about it, guys? If you don't see it online, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it on regular TV. They're not saying much about it at all. Yeah, this mama says for men like that, women threaten their privilege. That's true. But hey, they just got a problem, and it's not mine. It's not yours. It's not, you know, because like with T Rump now, okay, so his mother wasn't there. So does he hate all women? I think he really hates women. I don't think he loves women like that. I think he hates them. That's why he does them like he does them. You know. Mm-hmm. Sissy says the media is doing a block on all protests. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Spirit says about that. Okay, Is the regular media blocking all protest? Is that what's happening, Spirit? Are they blocking the protest? No. Why? Oh, are they? Is the regular TV media not showing the protest? That's true. Okay, so maybe it's not a block. Um, are they not showing the protests because of T-Rump? Yes. Does he not want, um, I'll say Republicans, do Republican leadership not want people to see how, do they not want it to be known that they do not like T-Rump's policies? Is that wasn't? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, not yeah, corporate media is what we're talking about. We're not talking about regular. We're not talking about media online, social media. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed somebody's donation. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see. Who did I miss? Oh, Lucy. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for keeping me on track. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, I don't think he'll be here past summer either, Valerie. I don't know where he'll be, but mhm. I hope we break him. I'm reading Sissies. I just hope that this whole class action lawsuit goes through and the American people takes this money. Will the class action lawsuit against Musk go through? The energy around it right now is yes. Will the American people benefit from the class action lawsuit? Yes. I think what they said, what I heard is that they have to show that somebody has to step forward and say, he really, my information got out here because of what he did. So something's going to happen that's going to make somebody say, hey, if he hadn't been in here, this information about me wouldn't have gotten out. So in other words, some kind of way, there's got to be some kind of proof that it's hurt people in a sense. So let's ask, will people be able to identify that their information got out into the public because of Musk? Yes. And not everybody has to do that, but just, some people have to stand up and say, this is what happened to me. And then, just, how class action lawsuits go. You're automatically brought into the lawsuit because at the time that it happened to this person, it probably happened to you. So that's all of us, right? Yes, thank you. Lucky says hit the like button and subscribe, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you guys for hitting that like button and subscribing. Would there be 3 people in charge of the U.S.? 3 people. Who are you thinking these 3 people are? Him, Elon. Let's see, Elon. Who's 3 people? Who's the third one? Because Vance don't count. They push him out. They pushed him out real good. Okay. Will 3 people be in charge of the U.S.? No. I'm getting no. Go to live chat, see if I'm missing anything. Okay. Question: will the Mexican president with the lawsuit against Google for changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico, will she win? Okay. I don't know why they did that. Will the president of Mexico win her lawsuit against Google? They should pay her. She should win. Yeah. Yeah, that's why they all got to be. Valerie says, I think Trump and Musk have threatened their families and they are scared to lose their seats. Yeah. I think there's been a lot of threats, but we can't prove it because they're not going to talk about it. Oh yeah, the emergency meeting. Let's see. Let's see if we can find out what happened at the emergency meeting. I had that in my notes. I didn't go over it. Okay. What happened with the emergency meetings that the Democratic countries called today? What's happened at the emergency meetings? Well, those fell out. I'm going to leave them out. What happened at the emergency meetings called today? Other countries. Tell me about the emergency meeting called today. Okay, it looks like they are ready to do something because they're ready to bring down a tower. It's a tower moment for them. It's like, we got to do something now. Okay. And we have the emperor here, which is, I think, the leadership of those other countries, that the democratic countries that had the meeting. And then it's the hangman is here. So it's about a new perspective. They're seeing things differently now, whereas they were, um, it wasn't like that for them with the United States, but now they got to work together to get some things turned back around. We have the Nine of Wands. So, yeah. So they're bringing information. No, they're going to stand their ground as far as working with each other and that kind of thing. They're not going to let this happen to them, what's happened to us. But I get a feeling, guys, that they are going to work in a way that's going to help us also. So it's like they're going to stand their ground and they're going to counter things before it gets to them, before things happen with them. We have the Six of Pentacles. And this card is what really makes me think that they are focusing on a plan that's going to keep their countries in a good way, which in turn will help us because he's not going to be there forever, and they know that. um he's trying to bring them down too, you know what I'm saying, but they're ready to fight. We have the Page of Pentacles. I think that, okay, this could mean more than one thing, but you know this could be information about money that's coming in. um then we have the Eight of Wands, which is about information coming in. We have the Three, quickly. So it's like they're going to do something quick. They're not playing around. You see this tower right here? They're not playing around. They're ready to take some action to do some things. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which tells me that they are definitely working together with each other. They don't have a problem with that. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Again, we're talking about working together hard. They're working hard at this. And then we have Judgment, which is about things that happened in the past. They're ready for things to um, they don't want what happened with us to happen to them. Okay, so they're taking some action to make sure that it doesn't happen to them. But I do feel like um, what they're doing is going to benefit us too, because this emperor showing up here, to me that's like a world kind of emperor. He's not just a one person, but I think the whole all the leadership from the other countries, democratic countries, are going to get together and try to do something. Now let's see if we can get any more information. We have the six of wands. So this is about victory, and we have a lot of flags here, a lot of different flags on this victory card, this Six of Wands. So I think they're thinking about others and how they can help them too. I really don't think that they're gonna just because they know who's doing the dirty work. They already know. And they know that it's Elon, and they know that it's Trump. They know that it's those two. So it's not like they're going to work against America in a way that's going to hurt them, because when America goes down, and they know that, a lot of other places too, a lot of other democracies may have the same problem, or Elon is trying to get in there into other democracies. They know that too. So I don't think they're just going to leave us hanging, in a sense. So we have the Page of Swords here. Okay, so this Page of Swords just keeps showing up. This is about like a spy in the camp. So, like they're watching, somebody's watching. We don't know who the whistleblowers are, although they tried to get rid of that um, department too, didn't they? Someone that's over. I heard something about that today. Then we have the Four of Swords here. I think that, okay, they're trying to make sure that um, they can stop what came forward in Elon, period. Same thing from happening to them. They want to remain independent. Um, and I feel like with this King of Cups here, which is, you can kind of compare him to the Queen of Cups. You know, she's nurturing, all that kind of stuff. This King of Cups, I think, is telling me that they understand what's happening with us. Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups offers. Who would that see? This trips me up with this Knight of Cups. Um, so they're moving forward with information, because cups knights always brings messages, so does pages, but this knight is a little bit bigger than the page, so he's bringing forward a message about the relationships, keeping the relationships together, because cups are also about relationships, so they're trying to keep relationships together, the ones that are, that what Trump is trying to do is isolate us and keep us from having relationships with other countries and things. That's exactly what he's doing. And he's helping Russia though, and nobody wants to be bothered with Russia. So if we're friends, allies with Russia, then that's going to make everybody else retreat away from us. Um, so they're trying to keep relationships together. I think they're going to work together. And knowing that the people of America, I still think that they know that the people of America has nothing to do with this. That is those two, that married couple. Then we have the Knight of Wands. So, yeah, they're taking action. They're taking action to do something about what's happening. We have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is all about, I think I'm just saying what I hear, feeling sorry for the people in the U.S. at this time. We have the Six of Swords, and they want to move to smoother waters. They want to make sure that doesn't happen to them. We have the Hermit. They're doing a lot of investigation. They've really got their eyes on what's happening here. They see that snake there, and they know that who that snake is. It's the two of them. Okay. So they know that, something is not right here. And we have the Temperance card, and that's all about balance and patience. And they know that it's not going to happen overnight. This is why they're meeting, because they want to make sure that they keep their structure together in the midst of all of this that's happening. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there with that one. And that's it. They're trying to make sure that they keep their relationships together, because he's trying to tear everybody apart. He's trying to tear us apart from everyone else. But I think that they're working hard. They know what's up. They know what's up. And that's what the meeting was about. But they're getting ready to do something, because that Tower card was the first card that came up. I wonder if they're going to if they're going to mess with Elon in a way. Um, because right now, I don't see where they can really do a lot to T-Rump, but I'm going to ask. Was Elon a part of the discussion at the meeting? I'm going to pull one card. It's going to tell me yes or no. Was Elon a part of the discussion at the meeting? Yes. Six of Wands. Yes, he was a part of the discussion. Okay. What are their plans for Elon Spirit? What are their plans? See, they want to make sure he don't come in because they already know that he's already messed with some other foreign governments, and they want to make sure they keep him out. So what are their plans for Elon? Then I'll ask what their plans are for the United States. Exactly. Get specific about it. Okay, this one jumped out. The world. Yeah. The world is going to see exactly what's going on with Elon. They're going to make sure that the world knows. Okay, what else, Spirit? They all have their eyes on him. Okay, so whatever happens with him, the whole world is going to know. I think that's what that Tower card is for him. We have the Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So they're looking at the money. They're looking at the money. Some information is going to come in concerning his money, and not only his money, about the votes and that kind of thing. They're going to show how he has been trying to even manipulate their vote. Even we have the Queen of Wands. She is well, this is feminine energy, but it could be a male also. So they're looking at creative ways to stop him. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about ways to stop him. So they're taking action. And then we have the four cups. No, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, because this is something that is emotional for them, but there's going to be information because the pages bring information also. It's not a lot of information, but it's information about the stability of the relationships that they have with each other right now. And then we have the Four of Cups. They're going to stop whatever he's doing. Whatever he's doing, they're going to stop it. They don't want whatever he's trying to bring into them. They already know. They already know that it's not going to be good. So this offer, whatever it is that's going on as far as their voting systems and that kind of thing, this is what they're fending off, and they're going to make sure that it doesn't come to them. Let's see, what else are they going to do with Elon? Okay, we got the Emperor again, guys. There's going to be, they're putting up guardrails. they're putting up guardrails at this time concerning Elon. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is about their elections, their votes, that kind of thing. And they're making sure that things go right with them. And then we have the Ten of Cups, again, relationships. They want to keep everything the way it's supposed to go with the Ten of Cups there. And we have the Three of Pentacles, collaborating together. We already know that. Oh, against the devil. We know who the devil is. I consider that both of them. Okay, I should have wrote it down. I forgot now. The question I was asking. Well, there was a meeting today, Tink, not here, but other countries were holding a meeting about everything that's been going on. They're holding an emergency meeting today. The Treasury Department Office of Inspector General on Friday said it was launching an audit. Will the truth come out? And what did Muskrat had his hackers looking for? Yeah, the truth is going to come out. Something's going to come out about him too. But what did they have the hackers looking for? The truth is going to come out about that. So what were they looking for, Spirit? What were the hackers looking for? Use a different card, a different deck. Okay, Spirit, talk to me about the hackers. What were they looking for? It has something to do with Trump, guys. That's what I'm getting. Are they looking for information about him? Okay. Okay. What were the hackers looking for, Spirit? Okay, so it was for Trump. Why? Why? They were trying to change something, or I have the temperance here, but I'm looking at this. I look at the numbers too. So 1 and 4 is 5. 5 is about change. 5 is about something different. But then we have all this fire around. So something that they wanted to get rid of, burn. The Treasury Department. What would that have to do with him, though? Spirit, you got to give me more information on this. We have the Six of Pentacles. Are we talking about the Treasury Department or the IRS? It's about some gifts and things. Okay, I'm confused. Or are they looking for spirit? With the Treasury Department, they wouldn't know about things. Oh, let me keep reading. That he received, would they? No, that's the IRS. But the IRS wouldn't know either, though, if he didn't claim it. We have the Ten of Cups, relationships. It's the Ten of Cups here. Something about gifts and relationships. Gifts and relationships. The Lovers again. The Lovers. Okay, we're talking about with the Six of Pentacles again. We're talking about some kind of gifts. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about with the Lovers. We're talking about decisions made, or it could even be about division. Choice. We're talking about the Treasury Department, though. It would have to do with money. I don't have any money cards yet. Let me keep going. Well, the Six of Pentacles is about money. About money coming into the Treasury Department, maybe? About money coming in to the Treasury Department, and who was working with this money, who was giving. Okay, somebody was working together concerning money. Relationships. Okay, let me keep going. It'll come to me, Spirit. You got to tell me what this is about. We have the Five of Swords. Again, when we talk about the Five of Swords. Okay, somebody was getting away with something. It has something to do with him. Whatever it is. I got to keep going. Ace of Cups. It's the Five of Swords. I didn't show you guys. Something new. It's not good, whatever it is. It's something that's been hidden. It's like, I'm looking at this fish that's coming out of this cup. Fish are smelly. This fish even has like lipstick on, and it's kind of like blowing a horn or something. That's an Ace of Cups. Normally, you don't see an Ace of Cups like that. So whatever they were looking for, it was something that was well hidden. Concerned money, giving and receiving of gifts or money, and they wanted to get rid of it. The Chariot. Yeah, so they're about moving money, maybe? About moving money. Is that what they were looking for? Um, then we have the death card. So in ending, so they must have found what they were looking for. Let me see what else I can get out of this. So they had a plan, the Two of Swords. The Three of Wands is about something. It has something to do with overseas, too, guys. Well, we don't. I don't know why that surprises us. This Three of Wands. So some kind of plans that had involved overseas stuff too. Well, we know that we're talking about Pootie here, right? Or whoever. It could be Saudi Arabia. That just came to mind. I just can't figure out, guys, how that. We have magician. They were trying to find. There was some manipulation going on. They knew it, and they were trying to get to it, whatever it was. It involved money, though, of course. We have the Nine of Cups. What they found it, whatever they were looking for, they got it. But we're going to find out about it too. There's the sun, exposure. They're going to be exposed. It's going to be exposed, whatever it was. And the world card. So everybody's going to find out about it. Something deep was happening at the Treasury Department, guys. Something deep. They were looking for a certain thing, and they found it. Of course, it had to do with money. It's in the Treasury Department. It had to do with money. It had to do with some kind of relationships. What else? We had the Four of Wands. It has something to do with the White House, guys. Could it have something to do with presidents, maybe? Let's see. I don't know. So there was partnerships going on. Two of Cups here. Partnerships going on. And again, it involved people overseas. Five of Cups. You know, that's about regret and things like that. Okay, so what was hiding in there that they knew about? We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, they look at this card. This is about having something, holding something over somebody. So there is something about maybe some blackmail or something. See this card? They're holding something over some. So they had something. Okay, it's something that they have on someone. What else, Spirit? Queen of Wands. Taking action. Okay, so then we have the Queen of Cups. So we have two queens that show up here. What else? Then we have the Fool, the Seeker is called on here. He has a black cat instead of the little dog. And he's standing on his head. Guys, this is a little different. Okay. So whatever they're looking for, they found it. It's something that, of course, it has something to do with money. Maybe somebody was laundering money. It see, you would think that it has something to do with T-Rump, because that's what I got at first. But I can't. Could it be him? Or could it be other people also involved? It's other people involved, of course. But why would it be the Treasury Department? Well, I keep saying that, but that's where the money is, right? We're going to find out about it, but it was like money being processed in some way, and then they have somebody that, or maybe it's more than one person that they can blackmail. They're holding up. That's all they do is blackmail, guys. You already know that. That's all they do is blackmail people. So they're holding it over somebody's head, whatever it is. They found what they were looking for. So I think T-Rump must have knew it was there. But okay, I need to know, what does this have to do with Musk? So it's something, it's a big, whatever it is, when it comes out, it's going to be something big, because, they went in there and they found what they were looking for. They went in there for a specific reason, guys. They went in there for a specific reason. And to me, it was to get rid of some information. So what does this have to do with Musk, Spirit? What does this have to do with Musk? Except for he's getting paid, of course, to do it. But other than that, he's probably taking money also. You can't put anything past them, guys. What does this have to do with Musk? What's happening at the Treasury Department have to do with Musk? What does it have to do with Musk? Have the Four of Cups, boundaries. This is about the Hermit. This is about the investigation. Something, boundaries. Investigation. We have the 10 of Pentacles. It's about the money. Discretion, the 20, that's more about judgment. And then we have the 8 of Cups. This is supposed to be about somebody walking away, but it looks like they're walking towards the 8 of Cups. So let's see. It's about the money for Musk. It's about things that, for him, it was about the money. And he was looking for things that happened in the past. So I'm thinking that whatever it was, the reason they went in there looking for something in particular about the money. Cups, 8 of Cups. About things that happened in the past and then walking away, leaving it. He put boundaries up. He went in there wanting to put up boundaries up about finding something, investigated. He investigated the money. And it had something to do with things that were going on in the past. So I think this is to keep people from, to let them get away with whatever was happening. It could have something to do with him, but I really think it's about the money for him. So he probably, he's probably going to take some money also too, of course. I still get the money laundering thing, guys. I don't know why, but I think he he just went in there to make more money, to find out how he could get more money for himself. Also, there was something else going on in the Treasury Department that he was supposed to find and uncover. And I think he did. Whatever that thing was. Think like a criminal. It can't, well, it could be simple. It could be something that, but it's valuable. It's valuable. That's the thing. Yes. Laura says, someone up high knows a whole lot more, and maybe allegedly some info may be deleted, or soon everyone may allegedly come to see what's up, hopefully, if only more people would pray. Okay. Yeah, we know that he's only the puppet. So he's a puppet, both of them. So there's probably somebody higher up. Well, let's it's got to be something valuable, something that they don't want people to know about, that he went in there to try to delete or whatever, and the whatever it was, they got it, they found it. And tell me more about why they were I'm using my true crime cards, guys. Tell me more about why they were in the Treasury and what they were looking for, Spirit. I need to know more, Spirit. Tell me more about this situation. Why was Musk and his team in the Treasury? What were they looking for? Yep, something hidden. It was something hidden, guys, that normally you probably wouldn't run across. That's probably why he needed those people that could hack the computers and things, because they could get down there and dig deep. What else, Spirit? Okay, strangulation, but I think this is about somebody getting hurt if the information came out. Whatever it was they were trying to hide. Lies. So it's lies about what was going on in the Treasury Department. Here we get the road again. I think this is about a decision made or something about division. And they were there. Those hackers were there to find it. And they did. It has something to do with overseas again. The boat in the water, guys. So it has, outer space, that's him, space boy. Could have. Accident again, accident. I gotta clarify that. Run away. Oh my God, could this have something? Jeez. Keep getting this stuff, guys. Neglect and abuse. Could it really have something to do with, talking about water again, with the traffic? Could it have something to do with the traffic? Could it be hidden in plain sight? Kind of, sort of. Neglect and abuse. And this has like a chain on it so that you could, maybe someone was chained up. We're talking about running away again, accident. Let me see. Let me pull a couple more before I. Suicide. Love. Egotism. This is the traffic, guys. Power supply. Well, we know that's coming too. They're going to mess with the power. We already know that. Okay, but I got to clarify some of these. I guess we're going to have to be careful about the water, guys. Be careful with the water. Okay. So something was hidden. Strangulation. Could it have something to do with that? Why would the treasure? Well, if they were laundering money or because this thing is big, guys. When we talk about the traffic is really, really a big deal. The water, places are flooding now, but also the water, I would say, watch the water and the power supply. We know that something is coming. That's coming too, as far as the power goes. All right. Okay, Spirit, I need you to clarify for me accident. What is that about? Exposure. That's the sun card. about the money. And the death card. Something's coming to the end concerning that. Tell me about road. Okay, that looks like some information is coming very quickly. We're going to get some news from a whistleblower and justice. And there's going to be justice, but the road. Tell me, guys, why would the Treasury Department, because that's where the money is, I guess, why would the Treasury Department be involved in traffic? That's where they can hide the money that they're using for these things? Or, when you traffic, people make money for that kind of thing. And sometimes you got to have a lot of money for that kind of thing. Tell me about the power supply, Spirit. Oh, yeah, we're going to have some kind of outage, guys. We have the Hermit. That's the power supply, the Hermit, which is about people. I think when that happens, people are going to feel alone and that kind of thing, of course, because you're going to be in the dark. Then it's because somebody's trying to get away with something when that happens. And we have the Tower. So something's going to happen concerning the power supply. So we have to get ready for that. I dropped a card. The suicide card. Oops. I have to look at the suicide, huh? Okay. What's going on with the suicide, Spirit? Yeah. Lucky says buy a solar generator. Yeah, because that's coming. What's going on with the suicide? Somebody's walking away or leaving. Somebody's going to be disillusioned. Oh. I hate to almost say this. I almost hate to say this, guys. But I'm saying it. When MAGA finds out what's going on, I can realize that they were fools. That's where that suicide card comes in. Spirit just dropped that in. I was not thinking about that part of it at all. But I asked Spirit to tell me what's going on. Okay, I need to know, Spirit, about outer space. We know who that's about. I said it, Layla. I said it. That card kept coming up, guys. So we're going to hear a lot about this kind of thing, okay? Because they're crazy. Okay, tell me about outer space. Outer space. I'm saying whatever spirit tells me to say because, evidently he wants it to be known, or she wants to be known, it to be known, or consciousness, or the creator, whatever you want to call it. Okay, outer space. Tell me about that, spirit. So, guys, we probably won't hear about it on the regular news source, but people they're gonna be crazy. They really are going to be crazy. Okay, this flipped over. Chaos, and there is going to be fighting within the circle of people that he's around about this project, his outer space stuff. Okay, there's people, there are plans, they're starting to make plans, and people are getting together to talk about what's happening with him and that outer space thing. It's going to cause some chaos and division. And we have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of attention put on his project. And women may bring it forward. Women are sick of him, both of them. And we're going to find out some things, some secrets that he's been hiding about it. That's the High Priestess. Oh, another major arcana. Temperance. Okay, so again, I'm feeling like people are moving forward, trying to figure out what it is that's hidden about what he's doing. Some things are going to come out. Judgment. Look at that. 3 major arcana in a row. Stuff is going to happen with him. And we have the 5 of Cups. So he is going to be upset about what's happening. The King of Cups. I think this is the people that have been, someone that's been working with him, that's also going to be upset. Father. Oh my God. Okay. Father. His father. This is his father. That's what Spirit is saying. Whatever's coming out about him, his father's going to be. Is his father's? He's still living, I think, isn't he? And another major arcana, we have the Emperor. So the law is going to come after his butt. Thank you, Jesus. He's going to have to retreat in some way. He's going to jail. He's going to jail. He's going to jail, guys. He is going to jail. Prison, whatever you want to call it. And it's because of all the money that he's misused. And part of it is going to be about the fraudulent, the vote and that kind of thing, and how he used his space stuff to mess with things. So It's going to come out about him and his overseas ties with Pootie. Um, yeah, the Knight of Cups. I think this is more about how he went in and manipulated people and offered them money and all that kind of thing, like he did with his with Twitter, and he came in and the kinds of things that he does, just like T Rump does. He doesn't pay his bills or whatever, but he always has an offer for you. That's the kind of night this is. Okay, so all that's going to come out. Oh, okay, so here we go. The truth. We're going to find out the truth about everything that he's been doing. That's what that outer space is, because there's going to start to be some kind of confusion, or people are going to start going at each other that work with him and that kind of thing, and some chaos. And it's all going to come out now. I don't know when, but it is. So basically, we got the power supply. I have a feeling that a lot of this stuff that's going on is about money laundering. It's about traffic. And we're going to find out he's involved too. He's involved with traffic. He's involved with it. And then we know about the MAGA people, what they're going to do. Spirit just told me that. Because they're crazy. They're in love with the devil. So that's that. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Let's see, what else? Did I miss anything else, guys? Adrian says, get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready. Yeah. Need to grow your own fruits and vegetables, because he's taken away the people that watch over the food and stuff like that too, guys. You know that. They cut that department too. And he had already done some cutting the first time around, when T Rump was in power. He had already done some of that. Oh, see. Tink, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay. What do we have? Yeah, I got it, Layla. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate you all. And back at you. Against the smaller judges. I heard some about that, but I'll ask, because I don't know all the ins and outs. It's so much going on, guys. You can't even keep up with everything. So, but I'll ask. That's from Lucky. Okay. So all this stuff is going to come out, guys, but and I believe that it's going to be, of course, this year, but who knows when. Okay. So Lucky says, will the Supreme Court take Felon 45 case against smaller judges. I wonder some of those judges are the ones that he put in place too, right? I think. Okay. All right, Spirit. Will the Supreme Court take 45 cases that he has against smaller judges? Says yes. Okay, let me ask this. Will he win? Oh, man. Yes, we got to go through that too, guys. Yes, they're going to take the case and he'll win. Yeah, you know, they're going to have to do something about, they're going to have to do something about the Supreme Court. Oh, any good news? Well, let's see. Let me use a different deck, guys. I'll use my Light Seers deck. Oh, I'm going to use a Angel Wisdom deck. See if we can get some messages from the angels about what's going on. And that's this deck. Oops, upside down. Let's see what the angels have to tell us tonight. All right, Spirit angels. Is there any good news for us tonight? Oh boy, I'm short. Bond Cell says, Mary, you're little. How tall are you? I am 5'2". I'm short. Okay, Spirit, can you tell us anything good about what's going on with us right now, Spirit? What can you tell us that's good? I need you angels to come in and give us some good news. Guides. Good news. What is the good news that we can hold on to, Spirit? Everything's going to be okay, guys. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to pull these cards, though. What is the good news, Spirit? Oh, wow. Who said that? Tink. You said I don't get any taller when I stand up. Okay. That's funny. Okay. Chris is 5'11". Okay, now you guys got to tell me how tall you are since I told you how tall I was. Wow. Well, my table is actually kind of like a counter kind of table. The Social Security. Oh, okay. Let me get us a good message first, though. 555755. Ooh, somebody's Steph, you're 5'1". Okay, good. We're in the same class together. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah. Chris, you're tall. You are tall. Yeah, challenge here. Oh, Lucy's 5'2". Okay, good, good. So we got 3 people, 5'2", 5'1". Oh, Brenda is 5'3". Oh, somebody's 4'11". 4'11.5". You know that 0.5 makes a difference, Kimberly? Okay, so we got the shortest person. It's Kimberly. She's 4'11 and a half. Wow. Okay. Candy is 5 feet. Oh, I'm taller than some people, which is unusual. Oh, Layla, your mother's 4'11". Wow. See, my mother was 5'6", but my grandmother was short. So she probably, if she was 5 feet, I don't know. Oh, Von Sill's 5'2" too. Okay, so we're averaging out around here around 5'2". I can say that if you average it. 4'11", 5 feet. That's real funny, Chris. You were 4'11" when you were in the 7th grade. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's showing off. Okay. Craig said his mother is 4'11" also. Tab is 5'3". So we're average. There's not a lot of tall women. Yep, that's right. Bonso says we're fun size. That's true. Okay, Chris. Okay. Okay, we have the Chariot. Ego. And we have the 4. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the 4 wands. Okay, so we have to look forward to. Okay, these cards are oracle cards, so they have the answer on them. And it says rewards that come The chariot is rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities, determination, and willpower. Well, we have determination, guys, so we're going to keep things going the way we want them to go. That's the chariot. So that's good news. And then we have, ego, illusions of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Wow. Okay. So this is about the ego, guys. And that's so true. Make choices that support your happiness and, watch out for yourself. I keep going back to that, the reading that I put in the membership today about self love. Okay. And then we have the Four of Wands, and it says, so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming your way. Peace and commitment is in your personal life. Okay, so celebrate, guys, and send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and the prosperity that's in your life. In other words, the message is be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Use your willpower, um, to successfully balance your life the way that you want it to be, and accept responsibility for yourself. That's all we can do, really. And let me see, there was a message about um, the Social Security Department before we started talking about how big we were. um, okay. Social Security Department, Spirit. I don't want to use these. Let me use these tonight. The Light Seers Tarot. It's Light Seers Tarot. Tell us about what's going on in the Social Security Department, Spirit. What is going on? With them seizing the Social Security Department. What are they looking for? You know what I think about, guys? I just think about the fact that he's going to have to pay us off. All right. Tell us about the Social Security Department being seized. I know one thing, he better not start messing with people's money. I bet you that. But I did read that they were going to, it wasn't going to change people's money, although it may slow down some things as far as us getting our money. All right. Five of Cups. Fives are about change, but regret. And let me look at this particular five. He's looking for something, of course. It's almost like he is looking for waste, what he calls waste, though, but not, you can see that cup there. Something's coming out of it. She's holding on to it with her foot. You have the Hierophant. Okay, trying to shine a light on what's going on with the government, the institution of the government. Justice. The law. Something's going to happen. Here's the King of Swords. So the law is going to come in there and do something about that. We have the Empress. He's um, he's looking for money. He's always looking for the money. Um, he's trying to figure out where they can cut costs from this abundance, the abundance of money and stuff in there. Then we have the Strength card. What's that about? Who has the strength? The Page of Cups. He's not going to be able to do anything, guys. This Page of Cups here looks like the divine is having something to do with this. You see this pig flying here. You know, pigs can't fly, so he can't. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with that. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of the money. A woman is going to stop him from messing with our money. I think it's going to be a black woman, maybe a black judge or something. It's going to step in, guys. And it's going to end. They're going to end. Whatever they're trying to do is going to end soon. Yeah, here's the tower. Tower moment. Okay. So whatever he's trying to do in there, it's not going to work. I think I read that before, that it's not. The people have the strength in this case. I was trying to figure it out, but it came to me. Spirit always tells me. Okay, so whatever it is, it's going to end. Whatever he's looking for, I don't see him finding, but he's looking for like excess. You know, he wants to find. He thinks that people are getting money that shouldn't be getting money and that kind of thing, but he's not going to get anywhere with it, and nothing's going to happen with that. So he can just get out of the Social Security Department. Nothing's going to happen with that. So when that black judge does something, guys, remember I told you, she's going to be on his butt. Oh, did you guys see today where, or was it yesterday? What's his name? Eric Adams. The one guy told him that if he didn't do what he was supposed to do, that he was going to be on his butt or in his butt, whatever. Remember what I told you that I saw in the cards? And he just kind of grinned. See, I don't know if that's over yet. Okay, so there's who knows something about what's going on with Eric Adams, because I'm confused. Oh yeah, we want him to go, but aren't they? They're asking for him to resign, but the DOJ took it up and they're going to keep him there, right? Is that right? Okay, the new attorney general. Oh, okay. Oh, in the hmm. Oh, the New York Attorney General. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They got someone to submit to drop the charges. Yeah, the DOJ. Okay, but they haven't totally dropped them, I don't think. Oh. Mm. Well, I mean, I'm reading Tink's response, and she says that Ed Sullivan filed to have. Okay, so they filed to have them dropped, but they haven't been dropped yet. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Layla. The governor, she needs to fire him. I don't know what she's waiting for. Okay. Will the charges against Eric Adams be dropped? Will the charges against Eric Adams be dropped? It looks like yes, but it was slow, guys. It's a slow yes. Okay, so it's got to go through some changes first. Okay, let me ask this question. Will will the governor fire Eric Adams? Will she fire him? I think decisions are still being made on that because even that was a slow yes. And we know he's not going to resign. They want him to resign, but that will never happen. Um, has the governor decided what to do with Eric Adams yet? Has the governor decided? Okay, that's yes. Is the governor going to leave things as they are when it comes to Eric Adams? Is she going to leave things as they are? Okay, I think that's still kind of up in the air, guys. Yeah, for what's best for her. You're right, Adrienne. That's what she's waiting for. I guess she's scared she's gonna lose her career too. But I mean, come on, you can't just let people. I thought that's what they were there for, was to take care of the country. Okay, Chris, you think they're gonna have a Republican? When is her term up? I, I wonder. Yep, you're right. And yeah, and that's why he wants all the charges dropped. He'll be beholden to felon 45, and he'll do whatever he has to do to keep him from going to prison because that's where he was headed. Yeah, they got to go before a judge. And I guess it depends on the judge, but then I heard that the DOJ could just automatically drop the charges anyway. Or or if the judge says no, then the DOJ can't do it. Am I right about that? I don't know. Oh, thank you. Just gifted 5 divine spiritual tea memberships. You guys, thank Just for that. Thank you so much. Let me hit my. Thank you. Yes, send just some hearts, guys. Okay, can't state charges be brought against him? DOJ is only on the federal charges. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably true, Miss Mom. Yeah. Sissy says the judge could bring it to a formal hearing. Oh, good night, Jess. Thank you so much. Just saying. Yes, it is cold outside. That's for sure. Wow. I don't know, guys. We just got to hope for the best. So these are state charges against him. The AG stated she is going to make that a reason that federal has no authority over state laws. Oh, okay. So the charges can't be dropped in that case then, just because he says so, just because Felon 45 says so. Forty degrees is not a winter. Chris, 40 degrees is not a winter temperature. That's spring. That's spring. 40 degrees would feel like a heat wave to me. That's definitely spring. You got to be, when you're talking about winter, yeah, you're talking about negative numbers. You're talking about 10, 15 degrees, 20 degrees. It's Pluto return. Mm, yeah, that's what I want, Julia. At least that it can be. Yeah, right now, a 70-degree day would feel wonderful. Okay, Sissy. So evidently, okay, so he can't pardon them, although the people. Okay, so if the judge says no, you got to help me with this. If the judge says no, then is that the end of it? Does the DOJ have something to do with it at all? Or would they? It's a state charge that Trump pardon can affect a state charge. Okay. Okay. So the Department of Justice couldn't do anything either then. But it's federal. Mhm. Yeah. He will go to jail if the judge says no. The federal DOJ announcing they will oh, file a lawsuit against oh, shoot. Oh, so they're gonna do all that, huh? But that's file a lawsuit for what? Are they gonna change another law? Mhm. Yeah, she's not gonna let that go like that. Mhm, James, she's not gonna yeah, nonstop crap, you're right. They're good for it. I'm gonna get a final card for us guys, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you guys for showing up, being here with me so that we can get some peace around all this mess that's going on around us. And I'm going to use the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Pull a card for us. You said I'm tired? Not really, but I mean, I've been on here for 3 hours. Come on, Chris. Um, are you going? Going live, Chris? Mm. Okay, Sissy says the DOJ said they are breaking federal law and interfering in her decision to drop the charges. She singles out the New York DOJ Attorney General, Judge, and DA, the same ones who got Trump the felon charges. Hmm. Um, a video topic. What's a good topic right now? Okay, this is why he. Oh, you're not going live. Oh, just recording. Let's see, what would be a good topic to talk about, Chris? I have to have Spirit help me with that one. I'll pull a card, Chris. I'll pull a card, and then we'll see. Oh, what I've gotten in the cards that I want additional information on. The thing that I would want additional information on, but I think that's actually the trafficking and how they're all involved in the trafficking. You know what I'm talking about. That's the thing that I want to figure out, how this is all related. Because we know it is. I'm getting, it's like Spirit is drawn me to that every time I pull. That would be my thing. Okay, let me pull this card. Let me know when you do the video. I'll be looking for it. Okay, Sissy has it. The Treasury Department being linked to the trafficking. Okay, here's our final card, guys. The power of purpose. The power of purpose. Let me read and see what that's talking about. The power of purpose. I think I know, but I'll make sure you guys get it. The power of purpose. The key concepts are individualization, seeing your unique place in the world, a clear sense of authentic purpose, healthy self-esteem, letting go of conditioning, and celebrating your uniqueness. You be you. It says there comes a time when you realize that you are destined for something that is yours and yours alone. The catalyst might be an experience with a special person, a path you choose, or something you feel called to do. You'll discover it's not necessary what you thought it would be, and has nothing to do with what everyone else wants or seems to want. An uncanny conviction takes hold from somewhere deep and true. You feel a sense of power arising from a true sense of self, accompanied by a need for action, a commitment to exploring something, or a powerful choice. So, right now, you're invited to step into a new, empowered sense of authentic purpose, bolstered by a healthy dose of self-esteem. You're called to release your old conditioning. There is no need to be self-conscious or act a certain way to please others, which can sometimes take you in a direction you don't want to go in anyway. Wow, so I hope that helps someone. Yep. Oh, okay. You saw shadow government, yeah. 45 versus the shadow government? Good night, Steph. Good night, Layla. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, I got to go. I will talk to you all later. And you guys have a good evening. Bye.